What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next video in learning Java. My name is Curious Dan and you guys watching my channel Crywood. In this video we're going to talk about a very important subject, which is statements and expression. So we begin with the statement, which is very important, not just in Java, but if you look in C or C++, or PHP, any programming language you pick, you're going to see the statements has a very special place, because the every programming language, general purpose programming language, is built on statements and expressions. So without the statement and expression, the programming language would collapse. So if you take these statements out of the any programming language, you won't see anything inside, because the statements plays a very important role. It's like at the core of the programming. So what's a statement? A statement can convey a value, or simply put, a line of code that performs the basic operations. So we can see the statement as a line of code that performs a basic action. So Java statements can appear in classes and methods. As I said, it's very important. Say for example, without if you don't have a statement expression, you cannot go in the classes and declare anything there. Variable assignments, for example, we have done assignments or statements. We've just done assignments and in the previous video, and you guys should be mastered by now, and that's just example of the statements. Now we're going to give another example. Two numbers added together, that's also statements. So if you look in for example, 2 plus 2 is 4 is a statements. That's a statement. As I said, if you compare the variables, if they are equal, that's also statements. So here, if we're gonna assign a to 10, then we're gonna go in if conditional statements here, and we say if a is less than 39 or 49 or 59, or do something. This is the example of the statement. Very good example. You guys gonna bump up to this many times in your programming. As soon as you start Java programming, there's no way you're not gonna see the if or if else or for loop statements, whatever. You always gonna see all of these which I type here. You're gonna see if, you're gonna see the for loop, you're gonna see while loop. That's very basic inside the Java, not just Java but every programming language. But because we are learning Java, so we're going to go in Java way. Alright, so now there are three types of statements. Just keep in mind, there are three types of statements. One is the declaration statements, which we already covered when we declare something. As I said, when you declare your name, or you declare something at the airport, or declare something, say for example, to customs officials, or declare something anywhere, not just in programming. Just when you declare, simply means you're declaring something. It means you're naming something. So that's a declare. And the next one's the second statement is going to be expression statements, and we're going to see expression soon. And the last one is going to be control flow statements. What is control flow statements? We just covered here. These guys are here. So if, for loop, and while loop, and they all just a few examples of the control flow statements. As I said, without statements, any programming Java would collapse. There would be no meaning for the Java without the without the statement. So keep in mind, now I'm going to repeat again, there are three types of statements. The first one is the declaration statements, we already covered, and this guy is here. Now we're going to see these ones as well, and the last one is going to be the control flow statements. Alright, so the statements out of the way, we're going to go on expressions. As I said, this video is about statements and expressions. Alright, so what's the expression? A statement that produces a value or result is called expression. So we're going to repeat again, whatever a statement that produces a value or result is called expression. So whatever the value that produces is, it can be used, or it cannot be used, or it can be used in another statement. So when you guys having this value that is produced like expression, you guys can use it, you guys choose not to use it, or you guys can use it in another statements. So in simple words, expressions are generally combination of numbers, so variables and operators. Any numbers, whatever numbers or variables, if you want to compare variables, whatever, and operators is expressions. So when compiled and executed, they become a single value. Alright, so far we have learned that the expression produces value in here, because it says produces a value. Expression is evaluated to produce the result that is to be used as part of another expression or statements. So we have seen here is part of another statements. So for example, if we have 20 multiply 2 is expression 10 multiply 5, or if you go any arithmetic, you guys gonna go multiply or divide or subtract, whatever you want to do, that's the expression, because it produces a value. As I said, it's a combination of numbers. If you look in here, that's a combination of numbers, our variables, whatever is we seen here, variables and operators, which we're going to cover in the next video. So and now we're going to see the return value. The return value, what is the return value? The value that produced by a statement is called return value. Whatever the values created by these guys here, this guy here is called return value. And operators, the mighty operators, we're going to see in the next video. We're going to see that what is operators, because operators is a huge subject. So operators helps us combine our altered expression in various ways. So the simplest definition of operator is an operator is a symbol that performs a specific kind of operation on 1, 2 or 3 operands and produces a result. The type of the operator and its operands determine the kind of operation performed and the type of result produced. Operators in Java can be categorized based on 2 criteria. What is the criteria? And the criteria is the number of operands they operate on and the number of operations they perform on the operands. So we have 3 types of operators. The first one is going to be unary operator. The second one is the binary operator. And the third one is going to be ternary operator. So all you guys remember in this video that we have 3 operators, and in the next video we're going to go on the details of the unary operator, then we're going to go on the binary operator, then we're going on the ternary operator. First we're going to talk about the string concatenation operator. So we're going to put a string concatenate operator. And what's the concatenation? Why I'm covering this one first? Because you guys are going to use this a lot in your programming career, because you guys need to be aware there is something called string concatenation operator in Java. Now we're going to see effectively how we're going to concatenate our glue the 2 strings. So string we have string 1 and string 2, how we perform the string concatenation operation in Java. Say for example in PHP, if you have S1, you just put a dot. S2, that's the way in PHP, in every other programming language, plus in C++, and that's including Java. So we're going to cover this one as the next video. So the reason we want to cover this one is because you guys gonna use this one a lot. You guys gonna use this one in all your say if you guys going for a job interview, or if you guys doing your programming career or whatever you guys doing, but you guys gonna come and bump up to this one a lot. So in order for you guys to understand fully, we're gonna cover this one in the next video. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you guys have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.